Back-to-back Dandadan days. Yes, because it's volume 10, part 2 tonight.
Yes,
Welcome,
sir.
everyone.
Welcome. How's everybody's Tuesday so far? Mine's whatever. Yeah. Whatever. It's Tuesday.
Wasn't great.
Whatever.
Granted, I didn't go to bed until like 2:30, 3 o'clock last night. I was up way too late. Granted, we didn't get done until about 11:30, so there's that. But
yeah,
well worth it.
Mm-hmm.
I think I just needed to recover from last night's stream. My mind's
this
still
series is different. It's different. I mean, Tatsu. This is his own unique style. +500 chapters. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man,
600. Just saying.
I really want to know if they will allow him to go pretty far. I wonder. It wouldn't be surprising.
I could see it going maybe 300, 400 if you really pushed it. But I don't know. I feel like we're just being a little bit too over ambitious with wanting over 500 personally.
But for me, it's mostly just because it seems like it could be. Like, it's so much. Like, when it comes to aliens in any series, you can do so much with that. And yokai on top of that, it's like
there's like almost an endless pool of both. And when you have both of them, you have two endless pools.
You know, and just going to what Shump is, or Shump. Shonen Jump.
No, we can call him Shump. We can call him Shump. Chumps.
It's you know, it's just One Piece, Dandadan, Chainsaw Man. Like, there's not a lot of powerhouses. That's just the term I want to use. A lot of them are still very new. I mean, even this is very new. Still, this came out in the 2020s, so very, very new. Not even 5 years yet. So, who knows? I don't know what the chief of Jump is thinking. But whatever vision they got, I'm not here for it, but I'm here for it. But I'm not here for it.
Hey, all I'm gonna say is his predecessor was let go. I don't wish anybody losing their jobs, but learn from your mistakes. That's all I'll say.
Yep.
Sherm the Goat, welcome.
Goat. Yes, sir. Man.
So we're kind of beating around the bush, but last volume was absolute chaos in world building, action, and I say last volume as in like we're done with it. We're not done with it. Part 2 is tonight. But like the first 5 chapters of that volume, absolute insanity. We are starting the Alien Invasion arc, I think it's officially called, unofficially called. My goodness. We learned humanity might have more durable bodies, on top of having maybe possession yokai powers as well. So we might be better than a fighter's chance than I initially thought. I initially thought we were way outgunned, no chance we could win. I feel like there's a pretty good chance we can win now.
Human karma, that's a new thing.
Reiko's still in the background.
Reiko in the background, still plotting on Momo specifically. It's very deliberate.
The Birdman meme, she's just waiting.
These aliens, insanity, but they can't quite get the upper. I mean, even though they are winning, they can't get the complete upper hand here because they can't use their lasers because of the water in the atmosphere. And like you just said a second ago, the durability of us humans is just, at least these aliens that are here can't do the job. So, you know what? I'm at the point where I'm just gonna be like, I'm just gonna theorize less and less. I'm just gonna let Tatsu cook. I'm not going to talk too much about any theories. Unless something pops up, then I'll talk about it. Other than that, I'm just going to
first chapter tonight. You're going to go back on that first chapter tonight.
My brain just recovered like maybe 37 minutes ago, barely. Like, I don't know.
So, format for tonight, guys, we are going to do 6 chapters. 4 of them are going to be dual reacts, so you're technically going to get 10 chapters tonight, just like you got 10 chapters last night. The 4 dual react will be the finish or the finale of Volume 10. So we're going to do 82, 83, 84, 85. Then we're going to alternate for 86, 87, because we were told, again, by the GOAT Sherm, that was a better place to end for tonight. Next volume has like some extra chapters, some R-rated chapters. I don't know what's going on next volume. I'm thinking it could be a backstory, given the one that I've been spoiled on. It's pretty mature content, I'll just say.
Is that your theory as to why it was locked, or?
That's a theory. I mean, it could be like nudity stuff. It could be, normally I would say, unless they're like overtly sexual, a lot of the stuff in like Viz is not 18 locked. But I just can't think of another reason except if it's just like traumatizing material. If it's not just nudity, because this series had some cheeks shown, but it's been kind of gravure. It hasn't been, just outright nudity. I don't know.
I'm scared.
Dandadan's different.
We got a yokai that's right here in the story right now, and that's the next volume for those locked chapters. So it is a backstory thing, or if it's not even about Reiko and it's about someone else, it's even crazier.
Like if the Evil Eyes backstory was not 18 plus, like that was pretty traumatic reading that. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if it's just like
that
my personal feelings. I feel like that, like you boiled this child alive and put him on a cross. Boys
read from this magazine. Okay, they read. This is supposed to be for them. So these 12, 11-year-olds reading this are like, why is some kid my age or a little younger gonna be getting, like, what is this?
Have you ever seen Mine Hunters before? Long story short, Mine Hunters is about the formation of the serial hunting division of the FBI, to where they are purposely going after serial killers. And one of the plot lines, I won't spoil it for people, but the detective, one of the heads of the project, he has a young son. And I think his young son is developmentally challenged. And he saw some of the photos that his dad brought home from work as evidence. And then what ended up happening was they sort of reenacted that out with some older teenagers in the neighborhood. So I'm not saying that would happen necessarily with the stuff burned at the stake, a child, but that's just something that I've thought about ever since that moment. I'm just like, that was really graphic material. I'm quite surprised that it wasn't, like I said, 18 locked, but I guess there's something worse.
Oh boy, I guess we could just hop into it.
All right, you are up first tonight, so just give me a sec to get out of here.
All right, you guys know the drill, man. You already explained it a few minutes ago, but we like to do dual react chapters for this volume specifically. Every single chapter is a dual react, which that means is that one person goes first. So like I'm going first right now. Once I'm finished reading the chapter for you guys, I'll get Switchy in here so he can read it. Then we have a discussion of the chapter and then keep on moving. It's just a good way for you guys to get authentic reactions between both of us on our own, rather than like right now with Twitchy, his camera off. Usually for a regular chapter, he's following along while I'm reading, and vice versa, and you don't see his reaction or his input or commentary. So that's why we like to do a camera or camera on, camera off for this. So yes. Anyway, let's get into this chapter, man. Oh boy, let me get back into this app. Make sure I'm at the right place. Okay, 81, boom. 82. All right, hold on a second. Just going through it. Everybody got their battles. All right, chapter 82. Number one deadliest dude. Another dude chapter up. But who's the number one deadliest dude? Is it your boy Okarun? Is it? Okay, we see the plane. Now the plane is all fucking destroyed. Not all destroyed, but that path right there is all just getting blown up. God damn, Okarun. Whoa, this double spread is crazy. He's blocking both every angle, honestly, every angle. Hand up here, hand back here, leg there, everything. He is blocking them. Give us a full throttle over them. Okay, weaving, dodge. He's dashing towards one that's shooting projectiles at him. Oh, he's doing the thing, the 5-step in one thing, whatever. I forget. I don't even know the name. I gotta remember. But he's doing the damn thing, bouncing around. This is wild. He's fast as shit now. That drop kick, love that drop kick. It's a beautiful drop kick. For all my wrestling fans out there, y'all know the missile drop kicks and normal drop kicks are fire. Anyway, he drop kicks the hell out of him. All right, he's blocking, dodge. They're not able to touch him. He is too. Look at that. Look, bro. Look at all these pages. Page 8 and 9, the top panel. He is going crazy. Wow. Wow. They cannot touch him. They cannot touch this man. Not at all. It's funny. Once again, Twitchy, he had mentioned it last stream a few times about how, like, first he felt like we didn't have, and I agree with him. We didn't feel like we had a fighting chance, and then now, oh yeah, we definitely do. Now, knowing that we're so durable as humans, and obviously Okarun in his training, we know that he's like that now. It's crazy though. Okay, all out. Ooh, the choreography here is crazy. Okay, they got one hit on him, but he ate that. He pretty much he ate it. He's back in position for a second there. The distance between us was it's a big silhouette behind him. Is that one of the other robots that was with him, or is this like a different one? Because it's showing the silhouette. That's kind of interesting. Or not? Or did it? What did it form? Oh, did it fuse? What is this? This feeling of pressure? Oh, it's just doing some void shit, I guess, or something. Okay. Oh, I guess he restrained them, and then the other one came in and started punching him. Got it. Oh, yeah, now they fucking him up. Goddamn. Oh, boy. Kicking, punching, double axe handle down to his head. Goddamn. Damn, and he getting squished. Oh, my God. Damn. Whoa. Some of his body got, like, indented, or, like, it looked like, for a second. That's crazy. He was getting twisted and shit. Wow. Arms like this? Hell no, man. It is as the Serpians reported, he was strong. To think he was that mobile with no suit and on a planet with such powerful gravity. Let's retrieve the jewel. We're out of time. This is the right way to use it to use this Serpian apparatus. Yes. Nah, man. And it actually got the shit. Wow. Yo, yeah, sure. The choreography is wild. Like, wild. Bruh, they took his ball. They took it. Now he's ballless again. What do we do with this being? Collect the body too. We'll investigate its internal anatomy. Let us go. Okay. Who broke him out? What did that? Who is that? Gigi? No, probably not. Oh, yes, Mr. Shrimp is here. I was like, who the hell is that? Can you fight for 24 hours, businessman? Best dad has returned to help your boy Okarun out. That's what I love to see. Please, I gotta retrieve that ball. Do not let that shit go. Do not let it go. I also like that their little void thing or whatever they're gonna teleport in is a triangle shape. Yeah, you gotta get him, man. It's no joke. They're really after, like, they're deliberately after Okarun and his goddamn balls. They after him. I mean, like, it's just, I don't know, man. I said I'm not gonna be theorizing. I'm not until something else comes up. Then I'll start because I just don't be knowing, man. For this series, is just Peeny Weenie and actual GOAT. Yep, Peeny Weenie is the GOAT. It really is. You just gotta love characters like this. And he dripped out, you know what I'm saying? He got the shirt, he got the vacation Hawaii type shirt on. He's all transformed. He's not in the disguise right now. He got his abs out looking cool as hell, you know what I'm saying? Got the dukes up. I like it. Yeah, 6v1. Okarun, he was going crazy too. He was going crazy for a minute. He just wasn't enough, even though they did some shit that restrained him. But let me get Twitchy in here now. All right. I love this OC for the stream. I gotta say it every time. It's just so good. All right. You're go. Where did you go? Your go.
I'm here. All right. Chapter 82. Number 1 deadliest dude. It's probably Okarun. Oh my goodness gracious. With his level of speed, they gotta have some insane technology. So like the jetpack alien down on the left, Praying Mantis just got kicked in the Mantis hand. Let's see. Still got the Gundam in the back firing off missiles. Alright, he's dodging them as he runs towards it. Little dual punch upward. Taking out the guns. Alright, we got Tentacle Powers Alien up next. Skillfully dodging. Kicks the shit out of it. Notices something. Alright, coming in with the drop kick. Narrowly avoiding. Oh my goodness, look at this double spread. Whoo! I love the sense of motion in this. Alright, he did have to parry it, which means he got hit a little bit. Rolls all out. Wait, what was that? So he goes to tackle him or do like the dual fist upwards, and then I see like a shadow behind him. Gets like a full-on shonen punch like Genos from One Punch Man. For a second there, the distance between us was... Okay, so maybe it's like a space manipulation thing. They say for space travel, you can create like a mini wormhole. So like an intense gravity ball downward that would shorten the distance on a space-time plane. Oh my goodness. What the hell is this thing? What is this? This feeling of pressure. Gets cracked in the face, catches a few more jabs. Oh, a few more kicks. His teeth are coming out. All right, clap. Gets clap. Okay, this thing has gravity powers. Oh my, he looks like he has chunks missing out of him. Oh my god. It is as the Serpoians reported. He was strong. To think he was that mobile with no suit and on a planet with such powerful gravity. Let's retrieve the jewel. We're out of time. This is the right way to use this Serpoian apparatus, yes? They're taking his other ball? No! They got it! What do we do with this being? Collect the body too. We'll investigate its internal anatomy. Let us go. Choom. What did that? Hey, what up, Mantis? Can you fight for 24 hours? Businessman, businessman. Man.
Go back.
They got it. They got it. This being a weekly chapter is nutty.
The choreography was wild. Tatsu said this week, this is what I'm getting. I'm giving you. Just straight great choreography. Double spreads galore.
I mean,
galore,
1v6,
lines. Man. I was like, no, he took his ball. No, somebody please help this man. Jesus Christ.
I'm curious, does this, I don't know, he's kind of like a Power Ranger / alien hybrid, aliens from the Alien movies. Does he look like he's doing Taekwondo, like Manjiro? There's like a couple of like similar poses, I think. I don't know, it could just be like fighting in general, but the fact that this thing's got like jetpacks behind its shoulder blades to increase the speed of the punches.
Yep. Hey, Okaru's no joke though. He was going crazy for a minute until they did some bullshit. Start twisting them and crushing them. Like, what the hell? They was doing shit with force fields and gravity or manipulation. Void stuff.
Like, as fast as he is, as durable as humans are, unfortunately, Okarun gets, like, battered frequently. He reminds me of Mark from Invincible. He just constantly gets his ass beat. But why do they need that family jewel? Why did they come for it?
Okarun must be something, because like you have Turbo Granny or his family jewels, Seropians and these aliens. Everybody's after it. Like, why? Why is everybody after his specifically? Is it more so that after he had Turbo Granny's powers, that's what really got them interested? Because it started with her for her own personal gain or whatever, and then it ended up being like a constant thing of like, oh, now everybody wants it because I guess he has her power. Because like, would they have wanted it if he didn't have her power? Probably not. We don't know, but probably not.
Do you think maybe his balls are now in an evolved form? Much like how Vamola took... I know, that pause. Much like how Vamola took like that rock thing, put it into it, and then it became golden. So like, do you think it's in like a... I don't know, just like a transformed form?
Yeah. But the fact that we're not going to be able to find it for a while, or at least it seems like it definitely seems like it might have been moving around in some capacity, whether somebody already got it or it did evolve on its own. Yeah, like I said, with theories right now, I'm just waiting
again,
for something.
Shooting in the dark. Shout out to Mr. Mantis, though.
Yep. Best dad.
Literally.
All right. You get into this chapter, the next one.
Yeah, I just want to get a drink real quick.
Enjoy.
Thank you. Alright, guys, let's get into chapter 83 next. Chapter 83, At Work. Stop. There is no time for this now. You are not a life form of this planet. You must wait. We will hunt you next time. They literally just transported out. Alright, shift him back to his normal form. Okarun! Okarun, wake up! Okarun! Moe Moe Kikoho! Yeah! Momo-chan, me next. Yes, one moment, please. Me too. More coffee. Wait your turn, people. Momo-chan here is playing Othello with me next. Incidentally, if I win, we link arms for my souvenir Polaroid. Get real. Moe Moe Kikoho! Kikoho! Momo, it's already past 9. You've got to get going, don't you? Aw, geez, that's right. 9:20? Yeah, you are not making it home in time. Huh? Where are you going, Momo-chan? Oh, I'm really good at Othello. Let's play. Sorry, I'll be off. Oh no, oh no. If I don't hurry, it'll be 10. The next time I run into Reiko Kashima, I'll be absolutely beyond saving. I have to do this for a full week. This is exhausting. Huh? What does she mean by a full week? Is that how long that Reiko's gonna be hunting her before she gives up? I feel like that line might have been told to her by a grandmother. I'm including this guy on the next thumbnail, or this spirit on the next thumbnail. I've seen this face before as it relates to Dandadan. I did not know the context. I'm finally gonna get it. What the hell, Unibrow man? Excuse me, Mr. Moe. The back room's locked. No! They're not all like this! No! Gross! Gah, yeah! They're doing... I'm speechless. I thought I was speechless yesterday. She's fighting them all off. They're throwing bowls, dishes at her. Ow! Okay, they're praying. She's up against the wall. Now she's down on the ground, pinned. We have nullified your special abilities. Resistance is futile. This planet is overflowing with power. We will likely be able to make a truly marvelous suit. Let go of me, you shitheads. You people are with the Serpoians, aren't you? You won't get away with this. The Serpoian information was correct. Her strength of will is astounding. We are barely able to keep her in check. All of this is thanks to Vamola. Huh? Vamola? Vamola is what you might call an advanced party. Vamola is who led us here. Something far more hideous. It looks to be more akin to human karma. No, it can't be. This was apparently created by Serpo to dissect your kind, going to the back of the neck. Why? Damn it. Boom. Huh? This will not do. That object belongs to us. Please give it back. Give back our merchandise. I have seen this panel too, so I've gotten 2 panels this chapter that I've seen before. What the hell? I thought it was just one guy. No, all of them are these guys. These aliens, but like they took physical form of all the people in the restaurant. You guys just like pain, don't you? Pain from me. I'm sure Vante's gonna be in pain when he reads this. This is one of the weirdest things I've ever read. Incredible. Disgusting, but incredible. I'll get Vante in here. I don't know what to say, guys. I know this is supposed to be a reaction. My reaction is I have no reaction to this. This is some of the weirdest shit I've ever read in my life. Oh my god. You guys are sick. Tatsu is sick. We're sick for reading this. Oh, welcome back.
What is that emoji? Damn. That the Deku meme gif. That's how I was in my phone. What's going on? All right. Well, it's my turn. You didn't even say nothing. Interesting. Okay. Let me do a little prediction. The gig worker, it was that would break my heart. If the gig worker was like working for them or with them. Oh shit. The title is called At Work. It better not be that. It better just be him. Like this is his job. Like I don't know. Anyway, let's get started. So At Work, chapter 83. Stop. There is no time for this now. You are not a life form of this planet. You must wait. We will hunt you next time. And they're leaving it in triangle thing. Okay. Okay. So he's forming back to his regular form. Okarun, wake up. Okarun. Momo. Kiko. Oh. Momo-chan, me next. Yes, one moment, please. Yes, one moment, please. Me too. More coffee. Wait your turn, people. Momo-chan here is playing Othello with me next. Incidentally, if I win, we are linked. We link arms for my souvenir Polaroid. Get real. Momo, Kiko home. Momo, Kiko home. Momo is already past 9. Shit. So this is what At Work is with her. And she's not gonna make it. She's not gonna make it. Momo is already past 9. You gotta get going, don't you? Oh geez, that's right. Ooh. Well, she made it. She got 40 minutes to get her ass inside. Yo, okay, so I turned the page, and on the corner of my eye, I see a dark, weird looking, like a dark panel. It looked like it might be a creepy panel. Let me not look that way yet. That scared the hell out of me. I didn't even see it. Huh? Where are you going, Momo-chan? Oh, I'm really good at Othello. Let's play. Sorry, I'll be off. Oh no. If I don't hurry, it'll be 10. Oh, and then she's singing back to her. The next time I run into Reiko Kashima, I'll be absolutely beyond saving. I have to do this for a full week. This is exhausting, huh? So opening the door. Excuse me, Mr. Mo. The back room's locked. This picture. So, you've heard of this or seen anything about this face, this man here? I've seen this before. I will talk about it, obviously. Creepy as fuck, though. But I think I get the gist of it. So that's pretty. What the fuck? And I turn the page and they all have that face. Yo, Tatsu, you're literally drawing a horror manga. You really are. A horror manga. You really are. That's crazy. Who would have thought? Like, god damn, dude. And they're all trying to attack her. And she uses her aura. She smacks them. They're doing something, some kind of void-esque things or force or something. Okay, she's like blocking them. They're running on the fucking wall. Just mayhem everywhere. Plates, utensils, cups, everything just everywhere. Napkins, all that. Why does Momo always go against creepy faced people? Typically men too, but it's not just men. It seems like they all turned into that. Even the other maid did too. Yeah, Momo always getting like tossed and thrown and shoved into walls and shit. Oh my goodness. And then they restrained her, okay, and they always restraining her and both of them always get restrained. We have nullified your special abilities. Resistance is futile. This planet is overflowing with power. We will likely be able to make a truly marvelous suit. Okay, we're gonna have some good discourse about this chapter because once again, the lines being blurred between yokai and aliens are really strange to me. But that could be Tatsu. I'm gonna continue. Let go of me, you shitheads. You people are with the Seropians, aren't you? You won't get away with this. The Seropian information was correct. Her strength of will is outstanding. We are barely able to keep her in check. All of this is thanks to Vamola. Vamola is what you might call an advanced party. Vamola is who led us here. And that was something that we talked about, like Vamola potentially being an op, whether it's like forcibly or with her own free will. Either way, we kind of felt that was what was going on. Something far more hideous. It looks to be more akin to human karma. No, it can't be. This was apparently created by the Serpo to dissect your kind. Why? Damn it. Okay, they're all getting tossed into the air. Where's it, Vamola? This will not do. That object belongs to us. Oh, the serpent. What the? Please give it back. Give back our merchandise. So, there's a lot to talk about in this chapter. It reminds me of one from the last one. There's a lot.
Where do you want to start? Oh my god.
So one, I said this a long time ago that the Serpians, I see them being an ally in some capacity at some point, which is funny, even though it's not. It is and it's not, whatever. But the face thing. So have you heard stuff about that specific face?
No, I haven't. I have seen that panel before, and I thought it was just singular. I didn't think that it could be, obtained by all of them. So what do you got? Because they look like they have some sort of tribalistic wear.
So that face right there is actually very famous, like in real life. There's a few theories about it. The primary one is that it's a face that people claim that they see in their dreams. So a lot of people in the world have experienced this face in particular.
Specifically? Okay.
Yes, and they don't know how to, what does it come from? The common answer or theory for it is that it's like a face that's mixed with it's like a face mixed with a lot of faces together. So it's
like an amalgamation of faces?
Amalgamation of faces, exactly. But for some reason, it's always this face that people claim to see.
I don't want to look at it, but I'll look at it again.
And you can search it up. You can put creepy dream face or something. There's a lot of theories about it. It's a real famous thing on the internet. That's crazy that Tatsu put it in the manga. So that immediately made me think about Reiko, because she was doing dream manipulation and stuff. So I was thinking that it was her. That's why I was confused, because these are aliens here. But Tatsu, with Momo, we know that Reiko was after her. Sure. So I immediately thought Reiko, but then I'm like, nah, they're talking like aliens, same kind of speech bubbles and everything. So once again, Tatsu, what are you doing with these yokai? What is this? It's like you're blending. It's almost like you're blending two different languages together. And this is a new language. This story, 2 in 1.
I'm glad you knew about that, because again, I saw this, I think you had sent it to me recently, the lore of Naruto, the lore of Bleach, and then the lore of One Piece is just aliens, pyramids, you have tribalistic cults. It's just insane. And then I saw something very similar for Dandadan. It's Dandadan lore it's like aliens. I saw this face. I saw like
face.
kaiju, and I'm just like, wow. If we're getting this now, like I just can't wait to look forward to what we get in the future with Dandadan, because it was like one of those murals that was just like you're like the crazy person, like Charlie Day, just with like the red string on the wall. There's so many different conspiracy theories, whatnot. So the fact that you said this is actually based off of like real life mythos, I did not know that.
That's crazy. I've seen this face so many times randomly. I used to be scared of it when I was younger. I was like, what? I was like, when I turned the page, I seen it in the corner of my eye. I seen this. I had a feeling it was this because it's so distinct. It's like a very distinct face. I gotta send you some stuff about it. It's kind of crazy. It's real crazy.
I guess I'm gonna start dreaming about it now.
That's how a lot of people started too. I think that's why people started dreaming about it, because somebody probably like drew it or something, and then someone seen it online, and everybody. Realistically, that's probably what actually happened. But there is a lot of talk about it. Tatsu, he knows his shit. He's cultured. He got these composers. These old composers from 100+ years ago, a few centuries ago, and then you got this. Like, what the hell? What's next? You got PSG. Like, what's next? You got sports composers, creepy pastas. Like, what's next?
His culture is cultured in this world.
That's crazy.
All right, let's go to the double spread of 14 and 15 next.
Okay.
So, I also mentioned it, but you said it in your reaction, how Momo's always seemingly getting pinned down. Now, they say, we have nullified your special abilities. Resistance is futile. Do you think that literally the only thing that we've seen thus far, her special abilities, is arms? Do you think that them pinning the arms to the ground is kind of like symbolic of like them doing some sort of like spiritual shackle onto her back?
Probably. Yeah.
Because wouldn't she be able to still use her powers even if her hands are tied up? Because they're like spiritual, like tentacles, I guess.
Yeah. And have her face down so she can't see, I guess, and imagine what she's doing, like, you know.
Oh, okay. Maybe it's like a visualized type of power set.
Can I just say, I keep looking at the face. Tatsu he's smart. He's purposely trying to get people to get this face burned into their mind, so when they go to sleep, they see it.
That ain't right.
I literally keep looking at it, not on purpose. But Vamola led us here. We kind of talked about that too, whether she did it on purpose or not. That her being here is. And then the Serpians, they're like, all right, y'all using all our shit now. Like, nah, they gotta pay us or something.
You didn't pay for that. You didn't pay for that. I need the mall security to take care of this. But they also say this planet is overflowing with power. We will likely be able to make a truly marvelous suit. So maybe like the emotions of humans are what is being cultivated, because one thing that I've noticed, especially with last chapter, a lot of the alien species, the ones that have been antagonistic against us, they haven't really had a lot of emotions. They've been very dry, very logical, very to the point. Even with their speech patterns, it's like they only say what is absolutely necessary. It sounds stupid, but it's just devoid of all emotion. You know? Do you think maybe they're harvesting human emotion or like human karma, and that's like the resource that Earth has that other planets don't have?
Yes, especially with the human karma ball, literally. Yeah, I think that's like the result of when they extract an organ or the banana organ or whatever from a person. It turns into that karma ball, and they use it for cool stuff. I feel like we're gonna see it at some point, like a pit or something, or like underneath water, like just hella karma balls in like one area. Just
like a mass
away,
grave site? Oh my lord.
Yeah, something like that. Yep. And then they said for their marvelous suit, so I'm assuming they specialize in like obviously changing their form or their attire and their body, I guess.
Yeah,
like
when they said
that's their expert, their specialty, I guess. One of them.
When they said that, I thought it was more so like Vamola's suit. How it can be whatever it wants to be, but it needs a power source.
They kind of did that too, though, right? They started morphing into their own original uniform or attire.
They had like a cloaking technology or something.
And then they stole the Serpents, man. They're like, nah, man, we do the hard work here, man. What y'all doing? Y'all stealing from us. That's not, nah. What the hell these aliens got going on with each other? They got crazy beef with each other, too.
An advanced party.
Yeah, now that's another thing to it. Advanced party. So when we talk about like royalty or we talk about her being a princess, but just in general, whatever her race is, they probably are like some real deal folks in this universe.
I mean, I think there might be some merit to like what I said last stream about getting the population of where you're trying to infiltrate in terms of getting their guards down. Like send a cute girl or what looks to be a cute girl. We don't know if that's what Vamola actually looks like or not. But I think there might be some merit to that. What'd you say?
That's what she looks like this. She looks like that face. Hell no. Like, Vamola, I'm not a fan anymore. I'm sorry. Can't judge the book.
Kinta, are you sure you want to marry her? Are you sure you want to marry her once she takes off the makeup? I mean, the cloaking technology?
Yo, Tatsu, what's next? I just want to know what's the next. If you notice, he has like patterns about so what I mean by patterns, you have the sad backstory / creepy yokai, you have alien invasion, you have very creepy panels drawn, you have Momo Okarun getting, just restricted from using their power. It's like it's always a pattern of something. What's the next thing in the cycle? Seiko save, Granny, Turbo Granny save. Like, what's the next?
We didn't talk about the beginning of the chapter. They got away. They got away with the golden ball. Like, Okarun's back to being testicleless. Is that a word? Testicleless.
Wow.
Yeah, there's something with like an energy source of like spirit or like human karma, emotion, energy, electricity. There's some connection there I'm not seeing because you see that transporting triangle that they have.
Mm-hmm.
It has like the white dots around it. And then at the very end of the chapter, we see the Serpoian. He's kind of like going Super Saiyan with that same kind of energy around him.
This is strange though, because we don't know what happened before this. Like, we don't know if this happened with somebody else where they were like getting their balls or whatever, like how they're doing with Okarun. But like, I don't know. Like, all these aliens come at some point, we're gonna get like a full-fledged invasion. Like that's certain. Even though he doesn't have it, well, I don't. Yeah, let me shut up. I don't know. Like, wherever the other ball is,
I'm also going to ask this question. We were 100% joking about it last stream, which less than 24 hours ago. But we joked that there could potentially be a large portion of the population without their testicles. But yet they say this world is overflowing with energy. Isn't that a way of population control? If you're taking away the reproductive organs of the men? So isn't there kind of some disconnect there in terms of taking them as this planet's overflowing with power, but yet...
Oh, shit.
I don't know, that was just a weird thought I had about
That could be another point to it, though. Like, they're taking this power, and also they're stopping us from reproducing to the point where we'll be a non-threat completely. So you're doing two things at once. You're literally stealing power from us and also stopping us from evolving or continuing.
I see. Okay. Yeah, that could be the connection.
Which is... That also can go into like Turbo Granny's entire motives and like her writing too, like the men situation, and like that's wow.
And then to relate it to that point you just made about Turbo Granny, I sent a meme in our Discord, which I will actually link that this time because I forgot to do it yesterday. But I am getting more so of an impression day after day that Momo may be a representation for a personalized, let's just say maybe story or experience that Tatsu knew of or wanted to showcase in this manga about like maybe the prevalence of SA in Japan. Because Momo's always getting like pinned down, violated, like put in these situations to where it's just uncomfortable to read.
I agree with you. I think he's doing that on purpose for sure.
The more and more that I see her in these situations, it's just like, why does he keep doing this to her specifically in the way that she's held down against her will?
Working at a maid cafe, people talking kind of like they're doing a little too much, like how they're trying to like get these little requests and all. Like they're doing a little too much too. This is a teenage girl, so I think, that's obviously we're just guessing or assuming that. I think that is like that's what's going on for sure. Because this is like the third or fourth time in completely different situations. Soropians wanting to extract organs against in the hot springs, that weird shit that happened there, and then here with this, it's like it's becoming
a pattern.
Yeah. But hey, Tatsu is real. He's trying to shine light on that. Like you said, I feel like especially all these references that he has, it's like not even, it's like also like Western references. He's probably like talking to people who read the manga in different countries and whatnot too.
That'd be really cool if he had like a network of like, you know how these authors do like these research trips, sometimes even overseas. If he just has like a One Piece crew across the world that he can, hey, do you have any new mythos that I haven't talked about lately? Well, actually, I saw this man in my dream.
I'm not gonna lie, I think I agree with that too. I think that's literally, for sure. Especially nowadays with, social media, you easily can just ask people on the internet. That boy Araki though, that boy was going to Egypt, he was going everywhere for JoJo's. He was everywhere.
Culture, America. Oh man.
All right. Well, I guess I'll get into the next one.
All right, sounds good. I did put the Discord link in the chat, guys, so feel free to join if you like. That's where you can talk to us off stream in between videos. So I will get out of here.
All right. You guys know the drill. For this volume specifically, and for other volumes, but this one specifically, every chapter we're going to do an authentic reaction where one person reacts to the chapter, camera on, mic on, while the other one's away until we cue them in to come in so they can react to it too on their own, so that you guys can get both of our reactions. Now, this chapter is titled Annoying Dudes. Annoying Dudes. Okay. All these dude titles, once again, Serpian, he is not playing games. He is pissed off. And these guys are dead. They look like they probably are inferior to him in power, because he came here solo dolo, and they guarding up. They on guard. You know what I'm saying? He probably couldn't beat the other guys, but these guys, it's Serpoing you. He threw an iron for Momo Ayase. I would appreciate your help, please, to sandwich your faces between these. What the fuck? How come I've got to team up with you? Here they come. Bastards! And they did it. Damn. Shit. Ew. Why he look like Evil Eye? Wait, did he? What the fuck? Oh shit! He turned him into. So is that really what? Yo, I'm not gonna lie to you. The Serpoians, they have incredible tech. He somehow two irons smashing a face turns them into one of them. That's why there's always so many of them and they're clones. That is wild. Whoa. God. Ta-da. He turned into a Serpoian. Ew, creepy. 6 sensory organs. Hey, what the hell is this? What's going on here? They are clones. Clones? If at the time of their birth their data is overridden, their form will change. What about the maid from before? She wasn't my coworker then. She wasn't my coworker then? No, at the time of entering empty space, there was merely a poor data transfer. Okay, they got blown back. If they're your clones, then do something about them. Our data was altered by the enemy. One day, people we'd never seen before came and robbed us of all of our things, literally. People we'd never seen before. Talk later. We've got to do something about these guys. How about this shithead? And then they got another one. Boom. Now they got 3 of them. 3 of us. Puts us in the awesome zone, which we've seen before with 3 of them. So that they like working in trios a lot. I wonder why they don't ever go beyond that, like in one setting. That's interesting. Keep it coming, asshole. So they gonna keep doing it. All right, they're doing it. Keep doing it. So how many we got? We got 4, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 of them. Nice. And they nice double spray. Yeah, they gonna fuck them up. You son of a. Looky, it's a spaceman Otello. What the fuck is going on in this manga? What is that? Why? What? There's some kind of monster, 6 sensory organs, boom, it's coming off the wall. What the? It didn't work? Oh shit, lasered them? Or did he like stab through his head? What the fuck? And then he turns them into one what? Or did they fuse? Whoa, you bastard. That thing can change them too? 6 sensory organs. Ah. And then they changed them right back. What the fuck? And then they got too. Then they what is going? Yo, this chapter is wild. It is constantly back and forth. Wait, we won't get anywhere like this. Whoa, yikes. Yeah, threw a chair. He looked like he caught the chair. It passed through. Oh, attacks won't hit. That person is not in this dimension. He attacks from another dimension. Therefore, that person's attacks will land, but our attacks will not. But that's totally unfair. However, your paranormal abilities can interfere with it. Yes, you should. Leah the clone blinks to us. Please defeat that person. If we don't hurry, we'll be wiped out. Wow. Yo, Sherm, anybody else watching this live or on the VOD? By the way, if you're watching the live or on the VOD, please like the stream so it can help us get to the algorithm so we get some more people to experience this peak of Dandadan. And of course, if you enjoy it, obviously do that. And if you don't, well, we'll try to do better next time to get you in. You know what I'm saying? That's how we got to do things around here. All right. This chapter was crazy as fuck. I know Twitchy probably going to lose his mind about some of this stuff. What the hell was this chapter? What was this? Yeah, it's a very unique fight. With all the changing, the anime is gonna go crazy with this. Even from the faces of the other guys right here, and then them, man. Oh, God, where's my other? Oh, there we go. Let me get Twitchy in here now, man. This was. I sent the emoji too. Oh man, what the hell? Yeah, it's gonna be crazy. What in the hell? Enjoy.
Okay. So I sent the no smile, faceless emoji. He sent me the wide-eyed emoji. Okay. Let's see what you're cooking up, Tatsu. You guys are liking today's stream. Like the stream for us. We appreciate it. Alright, chapter 84. Annoying dudes. Putting up the guards. A Serpoian. You! Tosses her an iron. Momo Ayase. I would appreciate your help, please. To sandwich their faces between these. Huh? How come I've got to team up with you? Here they come, bastards. Is that what the Serpoians look like normally? Because that's kind of like, I don't know, it looks like half Serpoian, half Evil Eye. That weird kid. No, it is fully Serpoian. Gah! He turned into a Serpoian? Ew, creepy. 6 sensory organs. Hey, what the hell is this? What's going on here? They are our clones. Clones? If at the time of their birth, their data is overwritten, their form will change. What about the maid from before? She wasn't my coworker then? No. At the time of entering empty space, there was merely a poor data transfer. I'm not even gonna ask what that means because, like, I don't know. Alright, they all get knocked back though. If they're your clones, then do something about them. Our data was altered by the enemy. One day, people we'd never seen before came and robbed us of all of our things. People we'd never seen before. Talk later. We've got to do something about these guys. About this shithead. Ta-da! I like how he's like reinventing this, like, I don't know, it's kind of like, it reminds me of like a K-pop band, like synchronized dancing. 3 of us puts us in the awesome zone. I do remember that. Keep it coming, assholes. Now they got like an army of them. Oh, yoy, yoy. I think this is a double spread. Yes, it is. Dude, if you showed me this top double spread out of context, again, this is one of those spreads that I don't think I'd want to read this series. It's just too creepy. You son of a... Looky, looky, it's Spaceman Othello. What is this thing? There's some kind of monster. 6 sensory organs. What the? It didn't work? Got stabbed through the head and turned into something else? Whoa, you bastard. That thing can change them too? 6 sensory organs. Got put on her back again, but now she's back to normal. And now they're not back to normal. Wait, we won't get anywhere like this. Yikes. Whoa. Yeah. It passed right through. Attacks won't hit it. That person is not in this dimension, yet it can interact with this dimension. It attacks from another dimension. Therefore, that person's attacks will land, but not our attack, but our attacks will not. But that's totally unfair. However, your paranormal abilities can interfere with it. Cross-dimensional... Let me finish this chapter. leave the clone blanks to us. Please defeat that person. If we don't hurry, we will be wiped out. Yeah, this series can go on for 700 chapters.
What?
Actually.
What the hell was that? I was like, okay, he threw her an iron. Okay, well, let's huh? That's all right. I was like, all right. The Serpoians, they got some insane tech. That's why they got their shit stolen from them. They got some insane tech. What the hell? How do you turn other people into clones of your own way? So that's why you got those books like that. Strange though, is that like, okay, here's a question. Do they have like their own native people? Like, are they like, or are they like the Mahler twins? You know, just like clones.
Eternally clones of clones
Yeah.
of clones. I think they said in episode 1 that they were looking to obtain new DNA to introduce into the shared genome for the Serpoians because they were looking for some sort of evolution. And I don't know, maybe this is like version 73,422 of the Serpoians, and they're just looking for 73,423.
Man, it's interesting that he just felt so comfortable. Yeah, help us, Momo. Like, obviously, yeah, they would die if they, you know, especially with this new monster there. But like,
Enemy of my enemy is my friend. I'm not your goddamn friend.
my friend, you literally assaulted me, and like, bruh, like if we're acquainted, what kind of shit is this? Imagine someone just like beats your ass and then just like, all right, come on, I need your help again. Like, no,
They
you
punch you, you fall to the ground, and then they try to help you back up. It's like, you just put me on the ground. Yeah.
Man, yeah, this thing fighting in another dimension, interesting.
Also, the bottom of page 5.
Oh, the poor data transfer thing.
Data transfer. So are we in like the Matrix at the moment?
Yeah, I think so.
I don't know.
I'm just waiting for the
know, man.
dump chapters. That's like, we're primitive. We're like cavemen reading this.
It's funny you should say that because I'm definitely giving us those eyebrows for the next volume cover. I don't know if I could swing the bald head onto both of us while making it look all right, but I'm definitely giving us the eyebrows.
That page, it was 16. That was hilarious.
16.
Iron change back. No. And he just looks at us like, oh wait, they got too. Oh shit. Oh shit.
It did protect Momo though.
Yeah.
So like, I don't know, man. These things, they shouldn't be redeemable. I think there's going to be a little bit of redemption there. I don't think we're ever going to fully forgive them, but
Nah.
I think they will have their moment to where they are
reformed. Nah.
I don't even want to say like reform. Like they'll just be
Just
useful to our side.
At times, yeah.
It's just like we accept you being here, but we don't accept anything that you do if it harms other people.
Yep. That's funny. I literally said one day watch, they're gonna end up teaming up with us.
Oh my god, I did not even realize. Take a look at the last 2 pages. Bruh.
You look at the scar.
No, the attack.
like where it's coming from.
Where is it coming from?
Yeah, I mean, oh wow!
Oh, yeah.
I thought it was just like somewhere on the body. I didn't.
No, it's attacking with its breast or its nipples, I guess. Oh my god, this series is insane.
Yeah.
That's a good point, Sherm. But I'm assuming that the clones that Momo's teaming up with currently, they are one of the 3 that tried to do that to her directly, right?
At this point, I really think they're just like they passed DNA on to, because like even when he first changed one of them into it, I think he said that what did he say? It's like early in the chapter, the first one that he turned it.
Oh, okay. So he's saying the 3 that we saw, they got destroyed when that alien was like holding the head.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so this just might be like new clones that were, you know, open from a pod somewhere.
Yep.
Yeah, so these are the Mauler twins.
He said at the time of their birth, their data is overwritten. They their form will change. So yeah, they just turn into.
Yeah,
that's why I'm like,
weird, man.
Do they have like an OG one like at their planet or something like that, or are they all clones like the Mauler twins?
See, the thing is, what do you think? Do you think it's like the original one that is on their home planet, or the original one is like the most advanced species? Like they're always like ants taking back DNA to their colony.
I think it's something like that. Just because if they're their tech when it comes to they have a lot of different things, but the fact that we know that they clone, they seem like it's something that they do a lot. Then they definitely have like the originator or the father, mother, or whatever somewhere on their planet for sure. And like ants, like you said, they're probably gonna take stuff back and whatnot, which is kind of cool, I guess, to know, because they probably have like hella screens or monitors in front of them to like look at where all of them are going. That's probably how they know Momo and all this stuff, and they get like the data transfers to the original or whatever. It's like a hive mind, basically.
Or alternatively, Sherm, the original one could be the one that always has the old tech or the old DNA in the genome. So they could even use that as like a save point. So let's say, for example, that they bring back some new DNA, they test it out a little bit, and then they think, hey, we're not evolving in the right direction. Let's not give this to the head or the king.
There could originally be 3 though. They do that awesome
awesome zone
thing, and it's always a trio, and they're always coming in trios. So maybe, because even in the anime, I know it could just be like a voice acting thing, but we heard the same 3 talk in the first episode, and then when they came back, it was the same 3 again in school. So maybe it could be like 3 of them that just always transfer their data to other clones, or that's
the 3 sides of the triangle. Oh my god!
I mean, hey,
I'm just kidding.
I don't know, like that is a part of it. Like they literally form a triangular zone, and then we just seen the other aliens dip out in a triangle. Yeah, 3 is an important number in almost everything. I'll look into that more with the series.
Again, I want to go back and take a look at some of the designs that we've seen either in Okarun's books and like some of these aliens early on. Like there's definitely the inverted triangle that I've seen.
Yeah. Jesus Christ. Well, you can hop into the next chapter.
Alright guys, so Vontae's going to take off his camera, going to take off his mic, and then I'm going to get into the next chapter, 85, and then this will be the last door reaction chapter of the night. We're going to alternate for 86 and 87, and then we will call it a night. We'll be officially done with volume 10 after this chapter. So let's do it. Chapter 85, The Power of Nessie. Leave the clones to us. Please defeat that person. That's easy for you to say. Get Get over here. She actually got dragged with it. That person cannot be captured. It is not possible to drag them into this dimension. Better that you use your paranormal ability to attack them directly. Okay. Ugh, youch. Thanks for the advice, but my power's basically only good for grabbing stuff. For now. Ah! Fuck! Right through the arm? Potentially through her shoulder? Ah! Is what she says, and now it's wrapping around like a tongue? Oh, it's swinging her around. He got transformed. Oh, this looks like a losing battle. They're starting to gain the advantage. Momo Ayase, we cannot hold out any longer. There are no more of our clones left. If you do not defeat that person, we will be wiped out. Can't do a single thing. Okarun always comes to my rescue, so I've never realized how weak I really am. Oh no, blacking out. Is this the end of me? Okarun, become nice and tasty. Hey, it didn't become nice and tasty at all, you bastard. Say it with conviction. Say it with conviction. Use the power of words to alter reality. Flashback time. Right, now your feet are ablaze. What are they called? Kick. Good, now use that kick. Yeah! To attack that sandbag. Kick. Yow! No, no, no. A kick like that won't send any annoying boys flying. All right, is this where she unlocks the kicking power? So, full cowling for Deku. Also, baby Momo, adorable. What's the most powerful creature in this entire world? Nessie. Good. As of now, this bat is Nessie. I can't see it. Just believe. Watch closely. This is the power of words. By putting feeling into it and saying the words, things thought impossible can become reality. Nessie! And now, to make it even tastier, put your hearts into it and say it all together now. Ready, set, moe moe! Oh, that thing's grabbing it by the fucking eye hole. That is gnarly. All right, they are... And she's tied up again. They are approaching her as she's hanging there. This is some horror paneling. Ooh, like a circular beam orb thing. He's smiling. She looks up. Momo Ayase, that person. Moe, moe. Tri-beam. Absolutely destroyed. So we won the day for now. To be continued. Child Momo is hilarious. Yeah. Now, Sherm, this is adorable for Child Momo and everyone else watching. I will say that the power of imagination, or the power of bringing something mental to the physical, is actually a concept that this can really be explored by Tatsu. So if Tatsu wanted to, he could give any character with significant control and or inherent spiritual power, a la Gigi, the ability to manifest something physical or energy from the metaphysical. Potentially that could be what Gigi's doing when he's doing like the ki blast. He said, I learned it all on my own. But with Dodoria, she was able to get so much physical power in that bat swing that it made the sandbag go flying. And you can even take it a step further if you want to. Oh, this just got really interesting. So if we think about it in Chainsaw Man, not to spoil it, but the devils in that series get more powerful with fear. So if this series has a somewhat similar concept, we can literally start up a lie that turns into mythos that ends up creating the yokai that then affects people for real once it becomes that. That's insane. It's literally like a self-fulfilling prophecy for Dandadan. I'm getting Vontae in here. This is game-changing type of chapter. Yeah, there is so much that can be done with this. And even if you think about it from the nanotech perspective, that's literally what we were doing. We were turning imagination into the physical. So is like nanotech a scientific application of this spiritual process? Ooh.
All right. Come here now.
Changing chapter.
Oh, really? Okay, finally. Okay, my sanity can probably come back, man. Just by hearing that, my sanity might be back. Anybody that's watching this on the VOD, live. Sherm, my sanity. All right. Okay. Let's see through these panels again from the prior chapter. Okay. All right. Chapter 85. Okay. Title here. Yep. The Power of Nessie. Okay. Nessie's back. I'm assuming they are, I guess, since they probably extracted or took his DNA, obviously we've seen the fusion before, maybe they're going to turn into it, or it's going to come back like it's, I don't know, like another, I don't know. Anyway, probably cloned it, took his DNA and replicated it. Anyway, leave the clone to us, defeat that person. That's easy for you to say. Bruh, the damn breast. Get over here. Scorpion. Yes. That person cannot be captured. It is not possible to drag them into this dimension. Better that you will use your paranormal ability to attack them directly. Okay? Boom. Ouch. Thanks for the advice, but my power is basically only good for grabbing stuff. Oh, she got pierced. Did she? Yeah, she got pierced. Oh, shit. And they're wrapped around her, and they're all getting pierced and pieced up. God damn. Oh yeah, it's looking bad. It's looking bad. Vamola said, we cannot hold out any longer. There are no more of our clones left. If you do not defeat that person, we will be wiped out. Okay? Can't do a single thing. Okarun always comes to my rescue, so I've never realized how weak I really am. Stop the cap. I mean, I know you know. A lot of people like to doubt themselves and try to downplay themselves, but let's be real. Momo's been the one who's been the most clutch, who's been the MVP more times than not in the series. But it's funny that's coming from her, and I understand, because in certain situations that is true, but like not most of the time. Oh no, blocking out. Is this the end of me? Okarun, become nice and tasty. Hey, it didn't become nice and tasty at all, you bastard. Say it with conviction. Oh, flashback. All right. Green look a little younger. Got her hairstyle a little different. Say it with conviction. Use the power of words to alter reality. Right now, your feet are ablaze. What are they called? Kick. Good. Now use that kick. Yeah. To attack that sandbag. Kick. Ow. No. A kick like that won't send any annoying boys flying. What's the most powerful creature in this entire world? Nessie. Good. As of now, this bat is Nessie. I can't see it. Just believe. And She writes the power of Nessie on the back. Watch closely. This is the power of words. By putting feeling into it and saying the words, things thought impossible can become reality. Which is funny because we kind of got that with the pomade or pomade, like for that when it comes to yokai. So I'm guessing it has a similar thing. Obviously, it is the power of words, literally. Nessie. And now to make it even tastier, put your hearts into it and say it all together now. Ready, set, Momo. Okay. She's getting ready to. She grabs the breast. It looked like it. I guess it's still wrapped around her, but. Okay, page 1415. What the hell is this spiral spherical attack? She did the damn thing. What do y'all say? That person. Momo. With a heart, a little heart beam type attack. Okay. Tri-beam is literally from Dragon Ball. Tri-beam.
I thought you were about to say, is this a Zelda reference? It's like, is this Tozuka or Tatsu?
It's literally from Dragon Ball. No, literally.
Okay.
That's crazy. Wow. Interesting, though.
Do you kind of get why I said this is a game-changing chapter?
Obviously, yeah. The power of words, okay. That's literally a part of the power system now, confirmed, aside from the Reiko situation.
Not only that, don't you find it interesting that Seiko was training Momo from, like, such a young age to, have this power?
I mean, given her work, I wouldn't be surprised if she wanted her lineage to continue to be, strong enough to protect themselves and other people at some point.
Sherm said that might have been a reference to her kicking the boyfriend.
The annoying boys. Yeah, the annoying boys. Power of words. Huh? I mean, you know what I love about that though? That goes into every theme of the series. Like even when it comes to the confessions, eventually when her and Okarun do confess their love for one another, like that's a part of that, like words in general, right?
There was something else that I brought up. Can you think of any other application into this series and how the world works based off of this chapter?
Are you thinking about like exorcisms?
No, but that could also be applicable.
Okay. No, I can't think of nothing else.
Let's pretend you, I, all of our viewers are in a club in high school. The setting is 1900. In this club, we have heard stories from our parents, from our teachers, about the occult. We decide we want to create our own spirit or yokai using words into the actual concept. This could be how yokai are literally created from lies. So in Chainsaw Man, they have devils that are created and then powered up by fear. This series could be very similar to where these certain yokai could have been thought about in the past for centuries, or it could be yesterday. If we think about that baboon thing that was like an alien in that like spin-off chapter,
Mm-hmm.
It could be anything that's more recent. Nessie is not like, it's not been a rumor for decades. It's been since that picture was taken in Scotland. So this is how we can introduce new yokais based off of the newer generation, how ideas change. And we think about how languages change over time, how mythos evolves over time. This is like a self-fulfilling prophecy. This is insane.
I like that it's introduced now. This is one of those things that could be like a killer of some series. Like,
interesting. Yeah.
It's such a easy go-to if you know how to do it and apply it, and visualize it. And I feel like in other series they kind of, I can't think off the top of my head, but I've seen it before a few times where like it would be kind of obviously convenient, like a chance or like a wish, a dream, that kind of thing. Like I get it. And here, I love it here because it makes sense. We've already technically seen it. Like, if you apply it to yokai specifically, we've already seen it. Literally in this volume, we already saw it. Or the previous one with the whole pomade chant or word that obviously has meaning and power to it, too. But
there is another character in our cast who has actually used this technique.
Who?
Gigi, when he did the Spirit Blast. Brought something into the physical that was just a thought or words into the physical.
That panel on page 12 was crazy. Imagine seeing that out of context. I'm like, what the fuck is going on there on page 12? I'm like, what? What is that? This girl is trapped. These creepy looking dudes are just trampling over each other, getting to her. Like, I wouldn't know what the hell I'm looking at.
It's like, this is the most terrifying zombie story I've ever seen in my life.
But why does the main Serpolian look so like proud? Like, don't look like that. You don't have the.
That's another thing. I was just like,
you don't have the right to look like that. Like, yeah, you did it. Like, no, don't look like that. No, don't make that face. I do not like that. No.
I think it's because like it's like his eye is gouged out. He's like missing an arm.
It's a typical on the ground looking up like and smiling kind of like, yeah, you did it. Like, yep.
The hero is here.
Atta girl or hero. Yeah.
Atta girl.
Stop. That's really unique.
Tri-beam.
Really unique. Visualization is such a thing in the series. Like, even when we went to the old nanotech thing, like,
I said that too.
Yeah, this series is a whole bunch of like, it's everything in one, and I always like stuff like that. Like, you don't have to confine your power system. You don't have to do that. You can go crazy with me. They're all the same in a way. They have similarities to each other. Have at it.
I even made the connection that humanity might have this power inherently in it, whereas aliens have to use nanotech in order to get something similar, to where they don't have the inherent ability to
naturally
turn words into power.
You know, something I just thought about. I said I wasn't going to theorize anything until I got concrete
what you
info.
got?
But I was thinking, what if like all these aliens, since they have like high tech and whatnot, what if they're the ones who are essentially punished to not be able to? So based off what you just said, they're not able to maintain or obtain power like this naturally. So by utilizing tech, for some reason, I don't know, life, nature, the universe, basically, like confines them to that, so they won't ever be possible. It will never be possible for them to take anything from humanity and actually use it for themselves. They have to always apply it to their tech and stuff like that.
I like that idea.
It was kind of piggybacking off of what you just said.
You
about,
could even then
not being able to use it.
You could then even say that the reason why they are abducting humans is try to regain something that they've lost. They're trying to incorporate humanity, whatever it is that makes humanity different or special, into their own genome.
They probably lost their humanity. I mean, whatever
that is.
Yeah.
The banana.
They all seem very straightforward and like just it's all about like taking, conquering, advancing. Like they don't seem like they. At least we haven't seen it yet. We haven't seen true love or true affection and true kinship. We haven't seen that. Maybe with Vamola, obviously, but even she's very like this is very foreign to her. Like she doesn't understand anything. And even her people, if you lose, you just get married to whoever beats you. It's like maybe they lost that. They lost love or something. They don't have that, but humanity does. Which is also ironic because the yokai go through the craziest shit ever, phenomenon ever. So it's like on one hand, yeah, humanity has a lot of heart, but on the other hand, they're very cold.
There's even the parallel then with yokai trying to become humans again, to where aliens are trying to become human again by capturing something that was lost.
Okay, this is my last thing to say. Do you think them trying to become human again is a bad thing for them, or do you think that they should just accept their fate and pass on without having any regrets?
I think in order to answer that question, I would need to see what it looks like if one does indeed become human. Right now, I don't think it's a good thing. I think there's going to be something wrong or maybe even taboo about that process. Because it was stated very early on that yokai are not supposed to hurt humans. But even the ones that do, or they're at least taking advantage of maybe the pain of humans, like losing their reproductive organs, like losing their essence, losing their spiritual energy, their aura, a part of their soul.
Okay, so two things. So one, I'm going to answer it myself. I think that it is a bad thing because the fact that they're trying to like retry at life, I think that's like deemed as unnatural, at least in that way. If reincarnation is a thing or whatever is a thing, they're supposed to naturally do that. But here they're like utilizing physical objects to come back on their own, which is like against, nature of the universe. So I think that could be a bad thing. And also if they end up dying again and they keep on doing it, then they either get exercised as a yokai, have regrets, get voided completely, or they come back and just keep on doing the same thing over and over and over until they get it. But then at that point, it's like, what have I been doing all these
Let's
times?
assume a human has, or a yokai has completed the process whereby they have turned back into a human. Are they a human in every essence of the world, or is there something missing? Because like you said, they're sort of subverting the natural, let's just say, reincarnation progress or the natural development cycle for humanity. Like, do you maybe not have love? Is this maybe how sin is introduced into the series? Like, if you are able to become a human again, you become like a shell of a human. Like, yes,
it's kind of like a fiend. Like, I feel like you would be like, say if Turbo Granny, say if she became a human again, she'll probably still have her still negative tendencies and traits to the point where she'll probably be like, oh, this might not have been a good thing. Unless you're somebody that's truly evil and don't give a fuck, then of course you do whatever you want. But I don't think anybody would do that. You have the power already.
It could be the morality of the yokai that is then turned into a human, or it could be that process by itself makes you an inherently negative person upon reincarnation.
Imagine Evil Eye, for example. Imagine if he got a chance to become human again. I think for his, I think it'll be successful. Just because he truly just wants to play. Like, he's a kid. He's a child.
That's a good point.
He never got the chance. He never got the chance to actually live and
I mean, Acro Silky, we want to take it a step further. She could then hug her child if they're able to find her in time before she passes away.
Mm-hmm.
Man.
That's another thing I was going to say.
While you're thinking of that, I was going to just elaborate on one of my points. One of the thoughts I had about a yokai becoming a human again, what do you think of the possibility of them maybe being a conqueror or being like a mass murderer? Someone who was like the absolute lowest of society. So like Attila the Hun, for example, might have been a reincarnated human, maybe even had spiritual powers or more spiritual aura, to where then they could enact whatever that was their objective.
That's nasty. That's nasty and visceral, and kind of uncomfortable to see like a person who was once a human, a horrible human at that, become a yokai, become a literal demon, and then came back and became human again
to terrorize the planet a second time.
I thought the art for that those panels would be crazy, because I think Tatsu was still giving the aesthetic of a demon, but like human.
They'll be like the Serpoians. It'll just like you have human-like features, but you're not a human.
Yeah, or even like these other guys here with the bat face, the creepy face. But what I was going to say was that, what if? So going back to what you were saying that earlier in the series, that they said that yokai aren't supposed to attack humans. Okay. What if aliens interacted with yokai and they gave them the tech or something to allow them to interfere so that they can extract the organs from somebody that becomes a vessel? The reason why I say that is because this monster thing that was at the ceiling is from a different dimension, so it's on a different plane of existence. Which, even if you look at it in a real life aspect, like people talk about ghosts can't usually. You don't hear about ghosts like doing anything like physically harming people that bad. Maybe people claim they get scratched or whatever, shit like that. But so what if like aliens gave them tech to be able to interact with humans on this 3D physical plane? Obviously 2D in the story, but you get my point. And then it allows them to interact and actually are able to attack humans and also take over their bodies, which the aliens in the long game, they're going to try to extract that person's vessel. So like Okarun, right? Like he's a perfect vessel for both the yokai and then for the even bigger threat, the aliens, to extract his balls and then go away. Because they can't, maybe the aliens can't do it themselves to like they can't take the powers from the yokai themselves, so they make a deal with the yokai to give them the yokai the ability to interact with people, so that the aliens can also extract that new power, like for turbo branding powers, for example, or like Evil Eye, Gigi, take his organs and then take it back to their planet. So it's like a triangle of chain of situations that one benefits the other.
So yokai are the middlemen?
Yeah. Because how is it that they can't, or that they're not supposed to attack humans, but then they end up doing it anyway? Like, it sounds like they weren't originally supposed to do that, and it's something that allowed them to. So I'm trying to figure out what allowed them or made them want to. Like, what changed? Because that makes it sound like that they never did before, or not that they never did before, but they usually don't, and then some of them do because of whatever reason. Like, they're just supposed to scare people, right? Not necessarily attack and kill them, apparently.
I mean, it could be that. My initial thought was yokai, just as a terms and conditions of their existence, is like you don't hurt humans, and then them hurting humans is taboo. So maybe they always had the ability to interact and hurt humans. It's just they know once they become a yokai that they're not supposed to do it, or there could be even more consequences. So again, going back to the reincarnated as a human.
Like, who gave them the rules to do that? You get what I'm saying? Like, I look at it more like they weren't able to, and then they somehow were able to. Because, like, why would that be a rule that they have to abide by unless they want to break? Like, why is that a rule for yokai to not do that? Is it a rule for them not to do that, or is it that they couldn't do it until somehow they were allowed to do it? Like, I don't know.
I get what you're saying, and correct me if I'm wrong. I think your thought came from the fact that this alien on the ceiling is in another dimension. Is that correct?
Yeah, that's the part of it, yeah.
So the reason why I'm not fully on board with that thought presently is because my interpretation of the dimension that this alien is in currently is the real world. It's just this space alien dark dimension is what he's interacting with to attack Momo. I don't think he's in like another third dimension. I don't think they're like the human dimension, the dark alien spirit dimension, and then like.
But even that's not the basis of my theory. I was relating that to like real life, like where in real life they say ghosts. Typically, you never hear stories. Usually, you never hear stories of ghosts killing people. You just hear them like scaring people, scratching them, doing little shit around them. And then I was relating that to here, where they're not able to attack people for whatever reason, but now all of a sudden they do. But we don't know the extent of it. We don't know if they've been always doing that. We don't know if it's rules, but I just don't see it being a rule.
I think it's linked to the aura that both yokai and humans have, that sort of shared existence. Because going back to when Ira and Acro Silky were connected by Momo specifically, that was the connection that showed that one can power the other, one can interact with the other. Because if you remember, humans have to have like a type of awakening before they can even see yokai. So I think that awakening is linked to the aura that is inherent within them, not so necessarily that they were. Yes. I think the aura that is contained within humans that may or may not be related to why yokai also have aura is what makes humanity and yokai different than any other species. I don't think that these alien species that are coming to get a physical thing from us, an organ, a testicle, whatever, I don't think that they're specifically tapping into that resource that is the spiritual aura. I could see
that's another thing too, though. I don't think we've seen aliens specifically come here to get yokai, like anything from a yokai.
I don't think so.
So I wonder why. Like, is it because they can't, or is it just because why would they not care? I feel like you would care because they got powers, right?
My guess is they don't have the technology based on what the Serpoian said about Turbo Granny coming to save Momo initially.
That's weird, though.
I know.
I guess we just got to meet some new aliens with like some spiritual, like actual spirit, like more.
Or like, what are they going to do with Okarun's golden ball now that they have it?
Spiritual technology. What? Whoa. Okay, that might have been the panel. I don't know. Whatever that detail, I still don't know what it was, but like maybe that's what it was. Some spiritual tech, whatever the fuck that is.
That's Okarun's golden ball personified.
That's my ball. In the season on
dun, that. Dun, dun.
First we had the cow going into the UFO. That ain't nothing. That's the tip of the iceberg. That ain't nothing. Oh boy, long discussion, but worth it because this chapter kind of it is something.
This was officially the last chapter of Volume 10, so this might be my favorite volume so far. Not gonna lie.
It's the.
I'd say this or the Cursed House for me.
Yeah, the Cursed House is still crazy. This one was just the most mind-blowing, eye-opening type of Dandadan. This is wild. All right, well, we have 2 more.
Yeah, so we're gonna just alternate. So, do you want me to read 86 or do you want to read 86?
I guess I'll read it.
Okay.
All right, chapter 86. I just want to leave already. That's the chapter title. All right, she did the tri-beam, and yeah, Sherm, I did see that message. You said she probably watched Dragon Ball, so that was something that she could think about. Shout out to Dragon Ball. Shout out to tri-beam. Yeah. Okay. Oh, they all turned back to the Serpoians. My. No more, y'all say. So you are safe and sound, huh? You've gone back to your creepy faces, I see. Well, this is just perfect. In your current state, Momo, y'all say, it seems it will be quite easy to seize you, but you won't do it. But you won't. Right? I hope not. Shit. I thought it would come to this. Unfortunately for you, I can still blast you with my Momo tri-beam. If you want to die, come get some. Surely you're bluffing. You certainly do not look like you have enough power to use your paranormal abilities. Try me and see. Shit. I don't give a fuck if you think I'm bluffing. Try me. No, don't do it. Please don't. Please. This better be a red herring. This better be a misdirect. Don't do it. What's the matter? Can you not attack after all? Momo Yase? Huh? As they were only just generated, they have yet to be updated. Consequently, they do not understand how frightening you are, Momo Yase. After all, or after finally retrieving our clones, it would have been a problem to wipe them out. Oh, have sent them back. On this occasion, we must defeat the same enemy. Oh, okay, I was looking at it wrong. That was strange, though. Consider this is a truce. Stace Levy, right. Yikes, that was seriously close. Hang on. Don't send me back to normal space yet. I'm a complete mess. Don't you have some sort of device that can instantly heal wounds? I do not. Those people who robbed us of everything. Who the hell are they anyway? I do not know. There are approximately 666 alien species in this galactic system. Okay, we got a confirmation number. It feels like Invincible in the last episode, with the Viltrumite number. They do not match any of them. Whoa, 666. Whoa. So that's why he said I've never seen them before. That's interesting. So he knows all 666 species of aliens in their galaxy, but he don't know those. Oh shit. Is a likely possibility that they use warp technology to come here from the farther reaches of space. Yikes, they were warped here, but for long distance warps, a mediating system is required. Oh yeah, we're gonna have a big ass space war then. We're gonna link up all the people in our galaxy against other galaxies, potentially? How did we get this? Like, we're still trying to figure out shit on Earth. How the fuck did we, we're talking about the outer reaches of our galaxy, so from beyond, galaxies beyond ours. Oh boy. A transmission system like the pyramids. Whoa. Huh? Aren't the pyramids tombs? There are mummies in them. Incorrect. The dead bodies found there were only placed here to be sent to planets with advanced medical facilities. What the fuck? Did you not know this despite there being transmission systems here in Japan? Nuh-uh. There aren't any pyramids in Japan. But there are. The splendid Kofun burial mounds. Whoa. What? Hold on. I can't keep up with any of this. So if they warped here from the farther reaches of space, how is it they understand our language so well? Right? Those people robbed us of all of our knowledge and technical data. Damn, they took everything physically and your literal knowledge and data. They include linguistic data too. It is only natural they can communicate, thanks to Vamola. And going back to that, hey, there's a bunch of them, right? Yes. Is there one like a girl? That looks like a kaiju. There were various types, so I cannot say for sure, but I think there was. That looks to be something more akin to karma. Back to that. Before we came up with a plan to attack you all individually, when you were apart from each other. Oh wait. Before we came up with a plan to attack you all individually when you were apart from each other. And right about now, your associates are being attacked like we were. Those people are strong. If we don't hurry, your people may be crushed. You should have said that in the first place. Ow, ow, shoulder's killing me. Hey, can you walk? I cannot. Ouch, God, is you gonna put me in the backpack? God, it hurts like hell. That is because there's a hole in it. Look, that's enough. Get me back to normal space and make yourself scarce pronto. See ya. Why are you still here? I want you to take me with you. Huh? All the data they took from us has to be completely erased. Are you freaking kidding me? You realize, don't you, that I absolutely hate you people. We just happen to be up against the same enemy this time. So long, shithead. Next time we meet, I'm completely eradicating you. Ah, it's 10. Oh, shit, it's after 10. No. Oh, shit, it's way after 10. Well, it's about 11. Oh, no, what do? I can't go outdoors, and they'll be closing up here too. Oh, there's a manga cafe. I can stay there until the morning. No, wait, I can't. Miners can't stay overnight. What do I do? At this rate, Reiko Kashima is going to get me. Welcome. Is it your first time to this establishment? Yes. Well, please write your names and address Please write your name, address, and phone number here. What in the hell? Ew, that is nasty. With the white. No, we're really teaming up with him, man. What should I write? Just write anything. Rokudo Circle. Okay. He looks so weird. Enjoy your time. What? Infiltration successful. To be continued. Oh, they went on the break week. Oh, man. Break week. What?
Damn, I guess we're going to have to wait a week to read the next chapter.
This is a great chapter, too, man. We're learning more. The mummies were getting sent to medical facilities. What the fuck? Okay, that's what I'm thinking in our real life, too. The mummies got sent to another place.
Those are just decoys, body doubles.
Wow.
You know, the pharaoh of old, they're still living on another planet. But that also introduces the concept that we do have intergalactic experiences with other species. Or, alternatively, humans have expanded and colonized some of the universe. I like both options.
So going back, when I was saying about like how Seiko always says the aliens, like what are you talking about? Well, this shit does originate from Earth.
Could be.
I mean, like you just said, and we seen the damn pyramids in Japan, and then you're talking about the pyramids in general from Egypt. It's like,
it's funny. Do you remember the other day when I asked you, has there been any like historical events or like monuments that have been brought up in this series? They literally brought up the pyramids of Egypt, which are thousands of years old. So it's like potentially Earth could have been traveling throughout the cosmos for thousands of years. So I'm also 100% certain now there has to be some sort of government knowledge of this. It can't have just been lost to history forever. Otherwise, like, everyone would be going to these pyramids, so that had to be a secret, obviously, or just like the wealthy. Man, it makes me think about 2012, the movie, how only the wealthy were allowed to get on these ships for salvation. Was there a great purge? Was there already like a culling or an extinction event on this planet? My mind's racing with this chapter.
The last chapter, you were saying that was the one that got you. This is the one that got me a lot. Like, this is fair enough. I mean, both did, but like, we got a confirmation of number 666 of aliens in our galaxy, and then these ones that came in are apparently from a different one. So we're gonna have like a big ass galactic
further
war?
Reaches of space.
Like, what? How are we getting it? We don't know anything about Earth. It's like when people talk about we don't know nothing about our oceans, but we're doing something in space and learning about space. What the hell?
Yeah, so 666 species in this galaxy that they know of.
That they know of. They didn't know those.
This could be from another galaxy. There could be like hidden races. Like, is Vamola a war orphan from another country? Because I don't know, man. I have so many questions now.
Is Earth like the center of it? Like, not like, oh, we're the center of everything in the universe. I mean, we're in the middle of the solar system. But honestly, we might be here. Like, this is like a hot spot for a reason. for even them. They're in the outer reaches and they came here. It's like, what the hell? We must be
What
special.
did he said something about like they were only able to do that for some reason. Hold on. They must have had something.
Like a device.
For long distance warps, a mediating system is required.
Yeah.
That's the poneglyphs. I mean, the pyramids.
I don't know about the Kofun burial mounds. I gotta look that up. The Japan pyramid.
I mean, I think I might have seen that emblem before. It looks like a key, but also I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I got what you meant. I'm pretty sure I might have seen that symbol in One Piece. And no, that's not like a joke. Honestly, I think I might have seen that in One Piece. It looks very familiar.
Key. No, in this series, there's going to be a key, like a key inserted into that to open it up. It's going to be like the Oaken in Bleach.
Kaiju key.
What? Whoa. Hold on. Interesting.
I think a nanotech for a key.
Yep. And that's going to be our means to travel in a big ass spaceship, I guess.
So what if someone gets very close to dying? Do we just take a gamble and go out into the universe to try to find like a healer? Do they come back maybe part alien, part cyborg?
I like that because like what other reason would we personally have to go out into space? You know, at this point, that's a great reason. That's a phenomenal reason. Especially since Momo knows this, like she knows this for a reason. She literally told her that they take people who are injured or like mummified. So yeah, this is going to happen to somebody. Who do you think is going to happen to? Since Momo knows, I think there's two obvious ones. And it could be
Ira. Ira's probably my first guess.
I'm thinking Okarun. Well, I don't know. That might be dangerous. That might be dangerous though. Like, what if they like, because he knows people want him. Like,
well, I mean, he doesn't have his testicles anymore. He doesn't have either one.
True. Granny Seiko.
Oh, maybe even Turbo Granny. Because we don't really know much about her body in this cat form.
Right.
I feel like they would have the technology to be able to discern like what sort of help she needs.
Right.
There was another point I wanted to discuss. Page 16. What do you think about the Serpoians saying all of the data they took for us has to be completely erased? Like what do you mean has to be? As in
because
what do you mean? Are you a scouting party and there's like a treasure trove of information that now they can other alien species can use to get behind the barrier that is set up?
Yes. He's like, because just like what I was saying, I was like, the Serpoians, they are they understand tech. They got all the tech. They got their shit raw from them. And they've been here numerous times, so they know things that other people don't know. And he's personally like, bro, they got this information. It was, I think, 2 instances. Yeah, it was 2 instances where where I think one of the, I forgot exactly, but like what just happened here in this volume, and then I think in the last one where they got the information, the ones that obviously attacked them, they all have that information from the Serpoians. They said it twice. So they like, damn, everybody got our shit, man. They know everything. He's pissed. He is angry.
I can't say I know much about Japanese and like meanings for names. I feel like Rokaru. I feel like I've seen something similar to that before. So I don't know. There could be some significance to that. It could just be.
I think there is.
He chose.
Why did he choose that? You know what's funny? Hey man, see, I like characters like this. Not for the other shit he does. Not the other freaky bullshit.
Please clarify. Chat.
I love characters that know shit. I love characters like. Remember, I kept saying we need a scientist or something.
Yeah.
I kept repeating that last week.
This could be the scientist for us.
Yeah. We got Turbo Brandy for the yokai stuff, Seiko, yokai, now we got him for alien stuff. We need this. He's the one who's going to give us answers. Him and Mr. Shrimp, too. It's going to be funny seeing Mr. Shrimp interact with him. They're going to be going back and forth. Bro, that's going to be hilarious.
You never paid me for my previous gig. You failed your job. We do not pay for failed work.
Yo, I'm like really into the series now. Like with these last two, with this volume, so with these 2 streams, I'm like really, really, really invested.
I'm kind of hooked, not gonna lie.
I just love a series that like I'm not able to know what's coming next all the time. I don't always want to. I want to just keep on cooking for us, and we'll see what you're cooking. Surprise me. You cannot have called that. Oh, the mummified stuff and the appearance, like, we wouldn't have known that in this chapter they were going to talk about something like that. No.
Anything else you want to talk about for this one before I get into the last chapter?
I
think we pretty much covered it.
Okay, the one thing I will say, since it is, like 10:41? No, 11? It's 11:40.
It's almost midnight.
So, you think Reiko's going to pop up? Is it going to be the next volume?
Yeah. No, I think it's going to be this chapter. I think she's going to be at the manga cafe.
Oh my god. Reiko, chill. We're doing other things right now. we're dealing with other stuff right now. Alright? God damn it.
I'm just like thinking about, it was kind of convenient. Momo got transported out after she had just gone off to the side. So like likely none of her coworkers think anything of it. They just don't notice her being here for these couple hours. So that was almost like a 2-hour expenditure, because it was 9:40 when it first happened. Also, that's another thing. Is there like some time shenanigans in that other world? Because that did not seem like a 2-hour interaction. Because it's almost 11:40.
Right.
Unless they really took their time like healing from their wounds and like just talking between those two. But it seems a little bit more than that.
For the anime, once they get to the anime, they'll start kind of doing little things to make it feel like it's stretched out to 2 hours. But, alright. Go ahead for the last chapter.
Alright, guys. The last chapter for tonight, chapter 87. Alright, chapter 87, can never sleep at a manga cafe. I wonder why that was said. Can I take off the foundation you put on my face? Shh! Speak quietly. Your face could get us in trouble, so just leave it like that. I would like to read some manga, though. Just sit there. Damn. Hot damn. Like, could I be any more smoking hot? The mirror. Yep. Be still, my beating heart. Oh my. Oh my. Guess I gotta go confess my feelings. Starts to fall asleep. He is not trying this punk ass shit while she's falling asleep. Yes, he is. Oh my god. Knock, knock. Excuse me, miss. If I could have a moment. About the form you filled out before, I accidentally erased all of it. So, could I please ask... Okay, that should be her first indication, because it was definitely a manly face that presented at the counter. So, he should not be thinking... Well, I guess they were kind of wearing a skirt. Never mind. But, like... Anyway. That you fill it out again? Oh, no. Didn't I tell you to write down whatever? I thought I did. Sounds like there are two of you in there. How odd. I was sure you entered this establishment alone, miss. If there is someone else in there, I'll have to ask that you leave the premises at once. I'm letting myself in now, coat hanger. What in the... Why are you holding this here? I am not holding it. It is just a hanger that is stuck. What the... Where are your legs? Voila! Cross-eyed. Listen, you may be an employee here, but forcing your way into a customer's cubicle to sneak a peek is pretty rude. Jeez, my heart's racing. I like you. Please be my girlfriend. Oh, all right. Huh? Is it okay if I lift up your skirt? Sure. Hey, this isn't funny. Zang. Ugh. Bruh, like... Tatsu... I heard a girl's voice just now. From inside your skirt. That was me farting. But there's no smell. I inhaled all of it. Please let me see your pantsu. Yo. Hey! I'm gonna kill you when this is over. Okay, this is literally the 4th time at least. What's this? How strange. You've got 2 dress shirts on. Oh no. I'll just lift up the top one here. A mirror? Alright, she's... The bandages... Going around... That is impeccable control of her power, if that's what's going on. What the? Your skirt suits you. I love you. Please forgive my extreme discourtesy. I thought he professed his feelings for me, but... You piece of shit. Did I just get rejected? What do you think his deal was? This. It was this. When he tried to lift up your dress skirt, I noticed a mirror in his pocket, and that's when I understood. That was that old bag Reiko Kashima's doing. I remembered my grandma telling me to cover any mirrors with cloth. What is Reiko Kashima? You're better off not knowing. Momo Ayase, could I ask you to set me up right? It is quite uncomfortable like this. When I was under your dress shirt, I noticed something around your chest. What was that? Momo Ayase, have you ever professed your love to someone? Do you want to be pulverized? Fucking pushing him on a goddamn trolley. What is this, E.T., the modern version? Just a bit farther. Huff, huff. Just a bit farther. Ah, Momo, you're alive. Momo. Huh? Cheeky? What's the matter? You never came back yesterday, so we were all worried about you. Huh? You know about the curse? No, not that. Everyone got attacked. Who is that underneath the sheet? Is that Okarun just like...
Mm-hmm.
What the hell is that in the corner?
God damn.
No, like, actually, what is that in the corner?
It's not the dinosaur backpack thing from Vamola? Nah.
I don't think so.
No, she wouldn't.
Is that a jetpack? Did they kill one of the aliens? No, that can't be it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what that thing is in the back. I'm, like, staring at it right now. It looks like a jetpack.
It does.
And why is that, like, body so short up top? I don't know if that's even Okarun.
Oh shit.
At first I thought it was, but not, I don't know, man.
I love that perspective though from Momo's. Like, this panel is fire. This page is fire. Like, the perspective.
I full-heartedly agree with Sherm. This is a better stopping point because, like... What?
Also, page 16.
Page 16.
With a Serpoian, when he was talking about... I noticed something around your chest. What was that? said, have you ever professed your love to someone? What does he see? Is it like a horror thing?
What do you mean?
Like, what is he talking about? Like, how is he able to tell that she's like, how did he pick up on that, basically?
Oh, I thought that was just a way to change the subject. I didn't think there was anything more to it. What do you think that could possibly mean?
I don't know. I feel like it's kind of, since it's something that literally she's going through right now, I think that was just kind of too on the nose for it to just be like just change the subject.
I mean,
but what is that in that panel?
That's
like
the arm.
Arms?
No, that was the arm, the robotic arm that was coming out of the chest.
Oh, the arm. Oh,
when he tried to stab her, I think.
Mm-hmm. It looked a little different. I thought it was more sharp.
Well, yeah, it has like an extendo pointer. Because if you go back to page 3,
like a needle,
that's what that looks like.
Thomas, are you sure it's not a horror manga though?
I thought the reason why Rokaru said what he did is because they had that whole conversation, like, I love you, with the manga employee.
I just feel like it's something more to it with him though. Like,
does he not like feel love or know what love is?
Yeah, that's what I'm kind of getting at. Like,
okay. Well, I mean, if literally the only way that they change is by imbuing themselves with new DNA into their genome, you never can procreate naturally because your species is just changing the genome based on, like new data. You've likened like the continuation of your species down to data, which is the opposite of love. It's just impersonal.
I can't wait for the yokai and alien interaction, like a real one.
What the hell is in the corner?
It does look like a jetpack though, for sure. But is this somebody laying down and they have like a blanket? I don't know.
I don't think so. That looks like there's like paneling behind it.
It's bedding there, right? Like a pad.
I can just imagine this is like a blood-stained house. And it can't be Gachiakuta that is dead because he just welcomed Momo back. But who else do we know that's young that would be under the brink and like short? I don't know anybody.
Kenta, but it's not Kenta. I don't think
I feel like it would be taller because of his
unless they're like curled up, but like I feel like I see like a head like tilted like on the left. But it could just be like a part of I don't know. Like if your head is like sleeping, like the left part of your head is on the ground, it looks like an ear in the back of the
Are you talking about the short figure that has the face covered, or are you talking about the jetpack?
No, I'm talking about in the corner. Jetpack. This whole time I've been talking about the jetpack area.
Oh, okay. I was somewhat talking about the short person on the end.
I guess that's... I mean, I would assume that it's Okarun just because Mr. Shrimp was the one that saved him, that got him. But, like, he didn't get that messed up, though. So, he's got his balls.
But didn't they drop Vamola off at this, at Seiko's house before he left?
Oh, shit. Nah, I doubt she did it. Nah, I don't know. That's weird.
I know. Who is that?
Both of those areas, like, what's going on in both of those areas? I want to read the next chapter now.
Says everybody got attacked. Everybody.
Oh, hey, you know what's funny? Well, they don't have the. I don't think they have the means to do it yet. But like, what we're just talking about, like, if we need to mummify somebody and then take them to a, because technically that person over there is covered. Like he's gonna get mummified. They
like
all
dead.
actually all have bandages on them too. They all have.
Well, my concern is with that final person laying down.
No, obviously, yeah. She, it, whatever it is definitely the most messed up. That person definitely needs to be bandaged up completely because you can see blood coming from the damn sheet or blanket on his face.
I mean, my impression, I think it might be a fake out, is like that person is dead. And it's just like the cloth covering the face is like a final resting thing. I think it's a misdirect, though.
I thought initially it was that. Like, why would a person's face be covered, blood is bleeding through the cloth, and then, like, their body got cut in half or short? Like, what did...
That can't be Okarun, I don't think.
Person low-key looks like he got a big head, though. Maybe I'm tripping. Like, the way that the cloth is laying on his face is kind of, like, as big as, like, as long as, like, the pillows for, like, Gigi and Ira. I don't know. Damn.
She comes back bloody.
I don't like this person.
Two of her friends bloody, like Okarun, nowhere to be found. I'll be back in like 60 seconds.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, guys, I do not. Man, it has to be a misdirect because there is no one else like this. Because we know grannies are out. They're out. They're somewhere else right now. So. And like I said, we all wanted consequences, yes. And we just learned too about what you call it? Obviously the Kofun burial site. So if this is a dead person, then like I guess, right, we're gonna send them there more than likely. Who else could it be? Taro and Hana, but like, nah, I don't think they would be bleeding like that. I don't know, man. This is killing me. This is killing me. I have no clue.
Do you think it could be Hannah? Because they said last volume or the volume before that they were trying to think maybe of giving her skin. Maybe this is like a skin graft?
Maybe. I'm looking. But that is the entire bed. That backpack or the jetpack in the corner, that is a part of that bedding. Like, you can see, I don't know.
I didn't think that they got any like significant damage on any of those aliens. The only thing that I can think of is maybe Okarun did destroy one of them, but I don't even remember any of them looking like that kind of jetpack-esque thing. Like that looks like fleshy, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
It could just be because it's in black and white, but I don't know, man. It's
I almost want to. I'm going to try to go back to the first chapter in this volume, or in this part of the stream. This stream. Actually, there is one of them that kind of like skin kind of looks like that a little bit. I'm trying to look at it like a jetpack or some kind of.
There was one that was flying around that had the alien face.
I'm
gonna go back too.
That one is not that one. not this one. Is it this one right here?
Oh, okay. Chapter 81. I think that's the floating little
81.
like sentry one. Last page, all the way to the left at the top. So I think they were able to take out one of the aliens.
Oh, okay, yeah. Huh. Okay.
I must have missed that. I didn't see Okarun take out. Oh, well, I guess the first page 2.
Yeah.
He's kind of like kicking through it. It might be exploding at the time.
Yeah.
We just never saw it again, so. All right, well, this is reverse engineering, as the kids like to say, with Area 51. We're going to get any tech from them. Is Mr. Rokaru. He going to be able to give us any information? Where they went, what they're doing with it, what they were here for.
Yep. Great volume.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's my favorite. Honestly.
I think so. Vamola coming in, being adorable. Karmic.
It's everything that we wanted. Well, not everything, but it's stuff that we want.
Durability of humanity. Like, this is a power source planet.
Transmission systems.
This galaxy has 666 species. And then bringing something into the physical by putting words to it or putting thought to it.
Yep. Yeah, so with that pen, okay, sir, I got you. I got you.
Yeah.
Damn, this is good, man. And like, if we thought that this was crazy, this is like a sample size. So I can't even imagine what else we're gonna learn, because this world is so goddamn big, literally bigger than this world, to the point where it's like we still have to figure out things that's going on here and how that correlates with stuff that goes on in our galaxy and in ones outside further. Like, and like I said, I like that Tasha introduced all this stuff real early instead of later.
I was gonna say, I'm curious if Mr. Shrimp comes from our galaxy or not, because he said his people. So. Well, I don't know if. So what that
because
would
the gig
imply,
workers, right? They said that they know every like how would they? I mean, they still can, but the Serpoians, they hired him. I just assumed that he was within their galaxy, this galaxy.
Possibly, but the reason why I wanted to bring up that point, that question specifically, is because that confirms that this galaxy is already having interplanetary wars. Because he said his people are, they're soldiers, international soldiers. Like, that's some of their job.
Yeah, I mean, they could be fighting against others in the same galaxy, right?
No, but I'm saying that confirms, like, this galaxy is having conflict already, currently.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't think he's. I mean, he could be, but like, I just feel like with the with the Serpoians, when they said like, we know 666, but we don't know this one. This is the only one that they didn't say only, but they said this is one that we never heard of. Like, I feel like
they know all of those from this world, to where they would have to know Mr. Shrimp's race of people.
Yeah. And I feel like Tasha would do it twice with the Serpoians specifically, where it's like, okay, this guy, he's from a different galaxy, and then we don't know about him, and they learn about him, and then also, these people too. I feel like that was like their first experience with this new, the ones that took everything from them. Why is everybody getting something stolen from them? Is that like a theme in the series? Okarun's family jewels, you got banana organs, and then you have fucking. This is the Grand Theft Auto, literally. This is grandiose.
Grand Ball Auto.
and ball.
Grand Theft Ball.
Yeah. Okay, so this is another question. Do you think, well, we already asked this kind of, but like, what trip do you think that the grannies are on right now? Do you think that they're going to like these transmission systems that Serpoian talked about, like the burial site, and pyramids? Like, I feel like, I don't know, like, where could they be going right now?
I had this thought previously, is that Dodoria was a agent of some kind. I was thinking for our government, but perhaps she's an embassy for the planet, to where she began traveling off-world as like a politician.
Maybe. Once again, every time I think about her, I just get more confused about the series. Like, like, where is your stance? What do you stand in this world? What is your job, your duty, your life goals? What have you lost? What have you been through? And once again, this Reiko stuff is still in the background, and I love series that have plots that's just all going on at once. Shout out to Invincible, Aliens. So.
Convenient that this all happened while she and Turbo Granny were away.
Everything always happens with it for some reason. Well, besides Turbo Granny, she's usually there for certain stuff, but like Seiko is there only when she's only been there when like we're already or like trending towards victory. It's okay, everything. Besides that one time when she saved us, the one time when she came with Mr. Shrimp. Mr. Shrimp and Taro. Taro, yeah. Where are they? Where's Taro and Anna?
If I had a guess, I think that the figure at the top is Hannah, and maybe she got like a skin graft. That's my best thought at the moment, because we do see half of her face is exposed.
You know what's funny too? Going into like, okay. I think they might take them. I think Momo might try to take them to that somewhere else to get medical treatment, because if you think about Taro and Hana, especially Taro, how like their body you can put them around someone's body, just like those coffins of like the pharaoh and stuff like that, where they're
sarcophagi,
the body. Exactly. So I feel like that's like a little maybe a foreshadowing. I don't know.
Is there any other like child or like old person that could potentially be underneath that sheet? The only other person I can maybe think of, and this would be really random in my opinion, would be the farmer that gave the cow to Mr. Mantis. Because
what if
I
one of Momo's
correctly,
friends?
he was a little...
Like, they just so happened to visit because they were worried about her. Like, where did she go? Was she not here at work? Like, or like what happened between that time period when she was working at the cafe? Like, because remember, wasn't it when she was thinking about the words, right? When she was thinking about the flashback of Granny teaching her that, weren't they also showing when she was like learning at the maid cafe, like words of conviction or something like that?
I think it was meant to symbolize her Moe beam actually being something tangible. So when she was doing that to make the food taste better, she could then use the Moe beam as a physical thing to expel, blast away the Serpoians.
That would have been fucked up though if it was like one of her friends or something that came to visit, so happened just to come and visit and got attached. Who the hell could that be?
I don't know.
I can't think of nobody else.
I can't either.
I don't know, because that's definitely whenever you see a cloth over someone's head, is death, and also just blood coming out of the cloth. So their head, something happened, some kind of trauma happened in that area or in their core and they spat up blood or something like that. So it was definitely fatal, regardless.
Do you think maybe that could be a miscommunication for Mr. Shrimp in terms of like he doesn't know that you don't cover people's faces, like he's just not cultured in that regard?
So like when Momo looks, she's like, oh no, who
they're dead?
Then,
I'm alive.
It's somebody. It's Vamola. Just curled up. I don't know.
So do you, I guess then I'll ask that question. Do you think Vamola's body is her body or if she's wearing a suit? Because it'd be kind of meta if like an alien is wearing a suit that also wears a suit, you know?
Maybe. She was, okay, so when Okarun left, she was there, right? She was at the house.
She was trying to tell him something.
Interesting. That, like, what does she do, or is that her? Like, it has something to do with her, regardless. Something to do with her, whether it's her or she did that to somebody. Or
imagine it's just her backpack.
I don't know.
That's underneath there.
You know what? It probably is some stupid shit. It probably just covered it, and it looks like you were saying, was just misdirect. For Mr. Shrimp is literally just her suit, and then she's like
an oil leak,
eating some takoyaki or something. Oh, hi.
I like that better than my oil leak theory. Just takoyaki sauce. Oh man.
And she was trying to eat with the suit on, so that's why, I don't know, some red stuff bled through the cloth or something. But once again, great volume. Once again, shout out to you, Sherm, for setting this up like this.
Thank you. I hate you, but I love you. Because this was not nice. To end on this particular panel, now I gotta wait at least until Sunday.
Great volume. And whoever else is watching right now or on the VOD, once again, like to stream up. If you rock with our reactions or theories or discussions and the chapter volume itself. So
yeah,
we appreciate
everyone joining us tonight. We're about 2.5, so about an hour less than our stream last night. But this volume as a whole, I think I can easily say it's my favorite. I don't feel like that's recency bias. Like, it was just jam-packed.
There's a lot that went into it. Like, it's different.
All right, but with that being said, let's do a little cross promotion before we get out of here for tonight. So we're gonna have Haikyuu dropping tomorrow. I'm gonna try to get 3 videos up. So opening 3, ending 3, and episode 1 of season 2 of Haikyuu dropping tomorrow. Vontae's gonna try to get season 3, episode 3 of Invincible up on Thursday. Friday, I'm gonna drop season 2, episode 2 of Haikyuu, and then I'll try to get episode 4 of Invincible up by Saturday. And then Sunday, when we come back for Dandadan, it will be volume 11. If there's any dual reaction chapters you guys like us to react to, just let us know. I'm going to have to find the chapters because apparently they're 18 locked, as I said earlier in the stream. So there's going to be some graphic content or there's going to be some mature content. One way or the other. Not suitable for children's eyes, which this better not be a child underneath. No, better not be no young child that got killed. You think Tatsu's got it in him to kill a kid? I don't think so. I don't think they would allow that, to be honest. I think that's a step too far for Shonen Jump.
Are you sure? I mean, I know it's a flashback, but Eva is a little fucking kid. That's a little kid that got burnt. Like, that's kind of, that's not kind of, it is wild.
It goes back to the whole, like, did you die in One Piece if you didn't die in a flashback? That was a flashback. we didn't
that's what I'm saying,
that.
But at the same time, though, like, what changes that? What changes my perspective of seeing a child get punished and burned to death?
Fair.
And it's a child that's, well, he is back, so I guess technically that lessens the blow. Like, he exists. He's still here, and he's going to do better. At the end of the story, he will be better. So, but yeah, I think I agree with you. With these kids, I feel like they're going to be able to last. And that's another thing too that I like. For this series, I don't have the feeling ever, especially recently learning how durable they are or whatever. I'm comfortable with them. Like, I feel like they're going to make it out. They're going to always make it out of a lot of situations, and it's very believable. Other series is not believable, and then bullshit happens, and it's like, okay, well, yeah, he wasn't going to kill him or do anything, crazy to him anyway. So, but they'll be fine in here.
I think Tatsu has to be a little careful so that this doesn't become plot armor. Oh, all humans are durable. Well, these things are still getting hit with missiles and laser beams. Let's be honest here. There should be some damage. But I digress.
There will be one child that's going to die, though. I just think that there will be one. I don't know who. You know what? You know who I think it is? Who do you think I'm thinking?
Of the group, who do I think you're thinking?
Yeah.
I would say probably Kinta.
Yep. He seems like he would do the most to save the group, and he's always like the least appreciated as of right now. So he's going to be, and plus, like, there's no real goal for him. Like, he's just, he just wants a girl, or like, that's, I don't know, like, he kind of just tagged along. He's just kind of there. He will always be kind of there until he, once he does a lot of his smart tactics and whatnot. But I can see him, saving the team, like, because he is the most insignificant in a sense. Even though he is still going to be a huge part, but yeah.
I just have a sneaking suspicion that something's going to happen to Ira.
I was going to say that, but
I think it's because of like how her relationship is with Momo. With Momo being the main character, I think having someone die that was a love rival, also a friend that you fought with constantly, I feel like there's a lot of meat on the bone for that particular plot.
Yeah, but I kind of don't like that because it's like I just kind of feel like Ira's character deserves to. I don't know, like, it might just be me, and she will have more stuff, but she's been kind of in the background. Like, she's kind of just like,
it's not her time in the sun.
She's like Power from Chainsaw Man. Like, it's just, I don't think we'll ever realistically, until like something happens to her, like she would die or something. We haven't really like got into anything, or I don't think we will go back to anything deeper with Ira's character. The stuff that we know about her is mostly what we'll always know about her. Her whole thing is like, becoming more, I guess, socially acceptable and susceptible of people, and like her relationship with Momo, for example. I think that, I don't know, she still has more. It's kind of like Sanji, right? Like, when we finally got more Sanji backstory. Like, for a lot of series, he was always a solid dude, a very dependable person, fights and everything, funny, funny, and all this stuff.
Depending on your comedy.
Exactly. And then he finally got some more shine. Like, I feel like that's kind of what Ira's character is. Like, she's, like, Gigi has a lot of focus, and he will forever have that because he has the evil eye, and there's more dynamics there versus Acrobatic Silky and Ira. But I still just feel like she kind of just deserves to be a normal girl, But I kind of agree with you. She might. But Kinta's my first pick.
I think narratively, there's, again, I'll use the phrase, there's a lot of meat on the bone that could be delved into if she were the one to die. I think the most likeliest choice, I think we're both in agreement, is Kinta. It's just he doesn't really have a carved out space in the group, but yet I feel like his absence would be felt by these characters. to where...
And also it's more comfortable because he's so fantastical. He's so much into like manga and anime that like we won't look at it as like we won't feel like sad or like disturbed by it. We're like, damn, Kenta, he did his thing out there. Like, cause even with his demeanor, he's going to make it like epic. And it's going to be kind of a gag, but like, so for the viewers, for us to be more accepting of it and not disturbed by it if you were to die. So
my analogy, and I won't spoil it for anyone that wants to read or watch the series, I'll make one last final connection before we wrap up, is a certain significance and impact that a character had in Chainsaw Man that was killed off very early. I feel like Kenta could have a very similar effect to where we could learn a lot about him after the fact.
Then again, it is kind of sad because Kenta. This is my last thing. One thing I'll say about Kenta's character right now is that he truly has tough skin. Like, even though he gets all like, you know, I feel like it's kind of like what we're talking about with Gigi, right? The people that like to, you know, that joke a lot, like they're going through stuff. People with tough skin also go through stuff. Like every time he's being like, you know, when they hit him, even though he deserves it a lot of times, but like when he gets his comeuppance, it's kind of like. And it's kind of like what you were telling me too when I didn't really rock with him when we first met him. Like, he just doesn't have that kind of connections with people. He doesn't understand his world stuff.
He's like, I'll play the role of the fool, the role of the pervert, just to fit in, just to have a space in the group.
So sometimes the punching bag characters, not sometimes, a lot of times the punching bag characters, it's pretty sad to see because it's like, you know, everybody knows those guys in school too, those kids in school that like everybody likes to like mess with, but it doesn't look like it affects them. But you never know.
It does.
They just kind of go along with the bullying, the hazing, like whatever it is. Like, everybody knows those people. And I always took notice of that. I'm like, nah, I don't think he's, you know. So Kenta, damn, that kind of made me sad thinking about that. I feel like Tatsu's gonna do that.
Hopefully, we're all Daijobu in the end.
Of course, I know him. He's me. That's you Kenta. A side of Kenta, not the other side. Go ahead.
All right, guys. With that being said, let's go ahead and wrap it up here. Again, thank you to everyone who showed up tonight, whether you're watching live or the VOD. Again, we're going to be back probably this upcoming Sunday with Volume 11, and just have more Dandadan as we move towards the caught-up version, because I believe it returns if we do a Tuesday stream hereafter. I think that's going to be when the next chapter drops. So it's finally back from its 1 month hiatus. But with that being said, as Vante likes to say, stay safe, stay healthy, stay clean. We'll see you in the next video or stream. And peace.